As he spoke only on whim and then barely, Marvin Harrison was hardly a product of his SportsCenter times where big mouths were and are celebrated. Rather, he belonged to that age of the grainy black and white reel where the strong type was also so often silent. Marvin never talked much, said his Indianapolis Colts teammate, the linebacker Robert Mathis, but he taught you how to be a pro. He did his job. That's what Marvin Harrison, barely 6 feet in height, barely 180 pounds in weight, did. He ran his routes with precision, caught his passes with those soft as plums hands, scored his touchdowns, and then behaved as if he'd been in an end zone before. Rinse and repeat. This all started for him seriously at Syracuse University, where Harrison, with his 135 receptions, his 13 100-yard games, and his 20.2 yards per catch average, became, in the minds of many, the greatest wide receiver the Orange has ever had. And yet, it rubbed off, because in Harrison's 4 years, beginning in 1992, SU went 32-13-1, played in 2 bowl games, and in one of them, the 1996 Gator Bowl, Marvin had 7 receptions good for 173 yards, and once finished number 6 in the land. So he was terrific in Syracuse, and after being drafted number 19 overall by the Colts in '96, he was even better in the NFL, where over a span of 13 seasons, he caught more than 1,100 passes, mostly from Peyton Manning, for nearly 15,000 yards and 128 touchdowns. And for further validations along the way, Harrison, the legendary worker who missed only 18 games in his 13 years in Indianapolis, helped the Colts win a Super Bowl. It was no surprise then that Marvin was voted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame in 2016. What was a surprise was that his induction speech lasted some 11 minutes, or as Harrison might call it, a filibuster.